Hello. So recently I was doing some filtering of the offensive content from social media posts, and I decided that maybe some of you will find it useful. So in this video we are going to use SageMaker Studio and a model from HuggingFace to filter out or to show how you can use AI to understand if a message is kind of offensive or what is the probability of it to be offensive. So let's start by finding a model. So I will just search for the word offensive, and this will give us plenty of different models. What I usually do, I check what is kind of the most popular, most downloaded models before making the decision. Also, remember, it's on you to decide if you trust the model or not, or kind of to research if you should be using that model. I'm going to use here the Twitter Roberta base offensive that is trained on 58 million of tweets, and we know it's a very interesting space with a lot of offensive stuff. So we are going to use this one, and we're going to bring it into SageMaker Studio because this model is not part of the jump start models. So we are going to deploy it on our own, and for this, HuggingFace, already super friendly, offered us some code snippets. So there is this deploy button which you click, and then you can select where exactly or how exactly you're going to use it. We're going to select Amazon SageMaker for today, and it offers us a promise that it will be in Jumpstart soon, but for now we just can use SageMaker SDK and we're going to deploy it. So I'm going to copy this code provided to us and go back to SageMaker Studio. In SageMaker Studio, what we are going to use, we need some kind of place where we can run this code, and there are different alternatives, but I'm going to my favorite one for no good reasons. If you have some other alternatives which you are usually using, let me know. But I will use a code editor. I will create a new code editor space, and let's say filtering offensive content. Cool. And I will create a space. Then it's being run and updating. Cool. And now I can run the space. Still will take some time. I'm drinking my coffee meanwhile. Great, so the space is running, so I can open the code editor. And it gives us a lot of questions. I didn't even manage to read through the question. It opens everything so rapidly. Okay, never mind. We will close everything and we will just create a new file, which will be a Jupyter notebook. And in the Jupyter notebook, we are going to copy paste the code which we will have so that we can run it. And actually, I'm going to run it as it is. Okay, we need to select the Python environment. I'm selecting the recommended latest one and waiting what will happen then. And then we see the timer going. Okay, so 2 minutes later, and also some dollars spent later, we get information about so not only that, we have deployed model using the provided template, and we created a predictor which now we can use to predict what is the content. If it's non-offensive like here or offensive, we can use and for example add a new code snippet and then for example replace the word with I hate and run it, and it becomes offensive. So this is actually how you can use, and now you can add all your code there and then follow the same pattern to work with your own text messages, or not your own, but those messages which you need to check if they are offensive or not. I can show a very small example how what kind of content I was looking into, and here's it's not a big chunk of data, but these are records from Mastodon, and we are right now in OpenSearch. It's very nice to visualize the result. And over here I was using a couple of additional properties, so I process the content. Okay, this is in a language I can't speak. Let's select something a bit more English, though my English is also a bit broken. So there is some content, and what I did, I added a couple of properties. First of all, to have a boolean or kind of like value where we have either it is offensive or non-offensive, as well as to bring this offensive score. So in this way, right now, what I can do on a bunch of my messages, I can kind of visualize it, but I also can add a filter and say, please show me all is offensive. Yeah, all records which it found to be offensive, so that we can check what exactly offensive it found there. So, and let me actually put the content over here on the side. So all messages what the model found to be offensive, subjective to the model. So here I see that some dumb person, a bloody death wish, nuked them overnight. So you can see it kind of try to find something which can be perceived negatively, and I think that if we will also add the offensive score over here, it again gives a prediction what is considered to be like I think like the lower the score, of course some stuff can be interpreted as offensive by the model, which probably is not offensive, but again you can also make your own judgment on what is the score which you should be looking for. And that's it. I hope this has helped someone to see how you can search for offensive content with one of many amazing HuggingFace models and SageMaker.